The EBMT annual meeting brings together professionals working in all aspects in the field of clinical bone marrow transplantation and cellular therapy. Now, as we go virtual for the 46th annual meeting, EBMT presents an outstanding programme to fit the digital format. And here to bring you the highlights, we're EBMT TV. We're back for Sunday at the 46th annual meeting of the EBMT virtually. There's so much content to access this year and plenty of ways to connect with colleagues, so let's get stuck in. On today's show, we stop by Dkms and hear all about Patient Family Donor Day. We'll be taking a look at the work of the Canadian Blood Services and get a preview of the first multi-stakeholder forum on innovative cellular therapies. First though, let's hear from this year's dynamic group of EBMT Young Ambassadors.
My name is Yulia and I'm a second-year resident of hematology in Hematopoietic Stem Cell Transplantation Clinic of Pavlov University from St. Petersburg.
My name is Nico Gagelmann. I'm a medical student in my final year from Hamburg, Germany.
I'm Claire Horgan, a paediatric haematology trainee based in Birmingham in the United Kingdom.
My name is Tamara Zikouri. I'm a hematology resident doctor in High Technology Medical Center, University Clinic in Tbilisi, Georgia.
My name is Jenna. I currently work at King's College Hospital in London as a bone marrow transplant coordinator, clinical nurse specialist.
I'm Dr. Meng Lu from Peking University, Beijing, China. I'm a EBMT doctor in charge of one EBMT team.
My name is Millie Shah. I am a haematologist currently based at Chelsea and Westminster Hospital in London in the United Kingdom.
Ambassador is a great opportunity and high responsibility, new discoveries and networking.
It's a fantastic opportunity to be an advocate for bone marrow transplantation.
It means an honor to be recognized as part of this vibrant young community.
By attending EBMT, not only do I hope to learn from other healthcare professionals, but also to represent young nurses in this field.
Being a young ambassador, I will do my best to extend influence of EBMT in my colleagues in China, especially by some popular social medias such as WeChat.
Thanks to this program, I have the confidence to raise my voice, to get to know and connect with brilliant professionals at all levels of expertise.
There is a whole new generation of haematologists who are excited about their passion and can't wait to learn from the best of the best, which EBMT provides a platform for.
For me, being a paediatric trainee, I'm really looking forward to the Paediatric Day on the 1st of September, particularly learning about the latest developments in gene therapy.
I'm really looking forward to learn from the experiences of other early career participants, but also to discuss how we as an international community can shape the new normal with respect to the coronavirus.
We all learn to hear good news, insights and new perspectives in clinical science.
As the EBMT meeting will be virtual on internet this year, I would spend more time in every section of EBMT.
I'm fascinated by the way in which BMT and immunotherapies enable us to translate the latest scientific advancements into clinical practice and ultimately offers these children with otherwise life-limiting conditions or terminal diagnoses a second chance.
Every day there is new scientific research, there are new evidence-based guidelines, there are new therapies, and I love that we are continuously learning.
I really enjoy looking after transplant patients as they can have complex needs which at times are challenging to manage. I'm interested in improving patient experiences and journeys.
I feel privileged to be practicing medicine. At the end of the day, knowing that I helped even one person is worth every stress that comes along the way.
EBMT TV is brought to you virtually from the 46th annual meeting of the EBMT. Find us in the EBMT TV studio on the virtual platform, on the EBMT website, and of course on the EBMT 2020 app. And make sure to hit the playlist button to check out extended versions of all our content. From award winners to hospital and donor centre site visits, it's all here on EBMT TV. Now to Dkms. Operating all over the world from Germany to India to Chile, they have over 10 million registered blood stem cell donors. Let's take a look now at the very latest from them.
Our vision is to delete blood cancer, and this means that our mission is that we give as many second chances at life to patients with leukemia or other blood disorders as possible.
The Dkms Life Science Lab is based in Dresden, Germany. We are the largest HLA typing lab in the world. Every year we type more than 1 million samples.
Alone last year, we made 7,700 second chances at life possible.
Now, hearing from patients and keeping them up to date with the latest information in transplantation is a central part of EBMT's mission. We caught up with some of the speakers at this year's Patient, Family and Donor Day to find out what not to miss.
Well, this year's Patient Family Donor Day will be quite different, obviously, because it is virtual. Still, it is about connecting with fellow patients, fellow carers, fellow donors. It's about the latest scientific trends, and it's also about the communication between EBMT personnel, clinicians, and of course their patients. Agnes Suissan will be talking about her patient journey, about the impact it had on her life and self from the moment she was diagnosed with a rare hematological disease.
The bone marrow transplantation experience is something heavy. Don't try to understand everything, but really never give up. Trust your hematologist, trust the nurse, and get support from your family, because it's a long way to succeed. So never give up, be positive, and don't listen to so many people.
As every year, the Patient Family Donor Day addresses new scientific trends. So this year we have invited Jürgen Kubel to talk about CAR-T.
CAR-T is an exciting development, a true game changer in the field for patients. Patients need to understand, on the one hand, that they are custom-made for each patient. That's a very complex process, so not for all patients these drugs can be made. They need to understand why prices are so extensive at the moment, but also understand efforts of academia to make the drugs affordable and accessible to each patient. And it's important to understand also the side effect of these drugs.
Well, we're heading to Canada now, where Canadian Blood Services have been providing effective, reliable products and services all across the country for over 2 decades.
We actually oversee Canada's blood system in all of the provinces and territories outside of Quebec. So we collect red cells, plasma, platelets. We're involved in intra-provincial organ sharing, and we also run Canadian Blood Services stem cell program.
Banking cord blood units from a broad range of ethnic backgrounds is ensuring that we have those HLA matching opportunities for more patients.
The whole field of cellular therapy and regenerative medicine continues to grow and expand, so I anticipate that we'll continue to see more uses of stem cell products.
Now let's take a look at some of the highlights from one of this year's most exciting new sessions, the very first multi-stakeholder forum on innovative cellular therapies.
Regulators cannot be anymore gatekeepers or a gateway from innovation to patient, but need to be enablers of that translation into patient delivery.
This road from clinical development, from the initial research to marketing authorization can be a very long and winding road. Our advice would be seek regulators' advice as soon as possible.
The rapid development of new cellular therapies generated many different spin-offs with many different ownerships, even after products achieve market authorization, and standards will be needed for procedures, data capture, and long-term follow-up requirements for patients. The best is to have a central database to avoid silos of data.
This is a very complicated therapy, and there are a lot of stakeholders, and each stakeholder creates his own barrier. We have some challenges, opportunities, and new direction in the future.
An exciting new fixture for the meeting there. Do make sure that you take a look. Well, that's it from us for today, but make sure to check out the extended versions of all of our content via the playlist. Tomorrow, we hear from this year's EBMT award winners, including the Van Beckham and Basic Science winners. Make sure you stop by then.